What's happening, things?
What's happening, DJ? What's up, guys? How are you?
Bear with us. We're just setting up.
Guys, I know you guys are gonna throw on me, but don't please.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
No, because my boy did some fucked up shit then.
I thought he, your boy, yeah.
Hey, please, guys, don't even try me today. I'm not ready for that.
Right. Okay. Hold up a sec. Cool.
Let's just make sure everybody's set, so we get ready. We do this.
Yeah, we do the reaction.
Welcome to the live show, guys. Welcome to the live show.
Welcome. Please hit the comments, man. Get in the comments. Start talking about this. How excited are you about everything that's going on? Right. So, welcome to 5 Rounds, guys. Thank you for coming on. We are going to continue discussing the feud that is going on between Third Eye and King Kananji. We have covered this beef from Kananji's camp, from Third Eye's responses. You can see all the reaction videos on our channel if you want to get up to speed. Today, we're going to cover two things. There are two things that are happening on social media right now. So yesterday, Third Eye dropped his another song in response to Kananji. The song was called Last Supper. So what we're going to do is first we're going to play Last Supper and then do a reaction to Last Supper. And then we're going to sort of look at what's been happening straight after that. So without further ado, we're going to get into it and react to Last Supper. All right, just bear with me a second. Let me just set it up for you. So Last Supper, the link for this song is in the description as usual. Let us know what you think or listen to it with us. We're going to break it down line by line. Whatever we see that is key, we're going to talk about it. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Still hungry. I mean, he been warning me. I didn't know it was a snake like that. Been watching him associate with other snakes. Even those who talk about my dead brother on this song. I won't mention your name. Then I see him bigging up these same cats on Twitter who coming at the dead devils, slashing that suffix in them. That's my brothers, man. Yeah. And then you got Zelani calling me up like 1 in the morning when he drops the second joint. Come on, Z, I told you. And then you got me calling Marcus 1:30 in the morning, cooking up. It ain't the first time a disciple's grown jealous. Imagine being Jesus, not knowing these fellas. I've been in the desert, see snakes and hated peasants. A shining diamond, I ain't a stranger to the pressure. I've been fighting depression, it affects my recollection. Uttering the book, these are just my confessions. I learned my lessons, I'm sick but getting better. My pen flow better than my temper sometimes. 50 wanna know I had to cross out rhymes. You probably never know about the studio time. I had to shed blood and tears just to show you I rhyme. My first album, nobody gave me a chance. Now my last album, Malawi caught you in rants. I'm thankful for the fans for giving me guns and motivated big companies to pay me in advance. Those little shows back in 2010, they got me feeling like the man now. I feel it again. How you used to come through and hold me down. Now you still my fans and I'm wondering how. Cause you still my fans and I'm wondering how. Everybody got a Judas.
Just stop it for a while there.
Post that stuff. Post the stuff. Post the stuff. That stuff is wicked. Everybody's got a Judas.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think?
Wicked.
So far?
Nah, man. Look, it's a very good track. Like it's a good. It's good as it's good as a song. It's
Yeah.
but we're here for beef.
Don't
Is this supposed to be a diss track?
listen.
Apparently.
Don't disrespect Mandela. All right. You want to go at it? I'll go at it with you. Do not.
No. Let's talk facts here. Let's just not say, oh, because it's third
Hey,
eye. Okay, can you
homie,
give me an answer? Give me an answer. Is this supposed to be a diss track, or it's supposed to be a track about his life?
do
I don't
not
know. I don't know. Maybe that's something you have to ask himself. But looking at the artwork, obviously it's continuing on to the first artwork he had from 50, 51 and 0, and then obviously the next one
listen.
was
Listen.
late lunch, and now it's Last Supper. So it is a diss track. He's talking
It's a
about
diss track.
Kananji.
He's just giving them a little bit of a juice. He's just giving a bit of test. So to see if he's gonna reply. If he's gonna reply, then it's gonna hit him hard.
A taste
My
of
friend,
what, man?
Ovita, no offense. This is track number. What track number is this from
This is
Third Eye?
track number 3 from Third Eye.
Yeah, so
Number
you
3.
think, so you think on track number 3 you should be giving people a taste or giving him a taste on track number 3?
Listen, what I'm trying to say is, Third Eye is beef. The way he plays his beef is push. You know, he in the first one he scratched him a little bit, then hit him hard. Then now he's just scratching him to see what's the kid gonna bring. If he's gonna bring something, then he's gonna hit him again hard. You know what I mean? Tactic.
Big up Fresh Prince of Kerry. Big up Oluwafemi, man.
Ollie, what's up? What's up?
Mr. OV2 nice. He says Mr. OV2 New York City. Shout out. He's shouting you out. And he says
Big up, Ollie.
He says that guy wants to. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. Tell us what you think of the song. Obviously, this is the third beef song. So tell us what you think.
Tell us what you think. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna carry on. By the way, we are gonna carry on. Let's go.
Always trying to judge us, always trying to snake us. We see right through. Watch him hang from the tree like he chose to.
Oh.
Everybody got it to us. The souls on amongst us, suckers and busters. Always trying to judge us, always trying to snake us. We see right through. Watch him hang from the tree like he chose to. You can tell a Judas hype dip in the cup. You can hear it in his voice when he wishing you luck. Just 30 RTs and he giving you up. At least make it make sense if you get in a buck. I met it through a friend who later denied me, but I don't let the disappointment.
That's a bar, to be fair. That's a bar. He said, at least make it make sense if you get in a buck, you know. So he threw a little bit.
These caps won't understand that. They won't know that stuff.
He threw a little bit of shade still. He still hit him with a line.
Yeah, he hit him with the line.
We keep going. Let's go.
But I don't let the disappointment define me. When they stab me in the back and crucify me, I blame it on myself because I trusted them blindly. I'm very loving, even though I'm unforgiving. My rage is vivid, Judas making me livid. I chased my pivot and you thought it was hard work. Until I knocked it down, you thought it was hard work. Now he rests in peace for spitting the hard verse. I broken his heart first and broken his dad's purse. And if he tells his dad, I'm making the pain worse. Daddy's boy, but you're my son first. Everybody got to do this.
Okay. So he's calling him a daddy's boy and his son in as well.
Ooh, take that in. Take that in, man.
Okay.
God damn it.
I mean, it's a line, but damn, you're so excited about that one.
Yeah, man.
My speaker's on fire.
Hey guys in the comments, what do you think, man? What do you think so far? What do you think so far of the song? We're gonna
by the way, guys in the comments, this is supposed to be a diss track, so please rate it as a diss track, not just as a song. So tell us what you think as a diss song.
It is a diss track. What are you talking about? It is. Everybody in the comments understand this. It is a good diss track, and I know most of you're gonna say that. Good one. Play that. Before my speaker gets on fire.
Although Femi says his third eye has seen some shit, man.
What?
Yeah, cool. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's.
These suckers and busters always trying to judge us, always trying to snake us. We see right through. Watch a man from the tree like he chose to. Everybody got it to us. There's always one amongst us. These suckers and busters always trying to judge us, always trying to snake us. We see right through. Watch a man from the tree like he chose to.
Okay,
Right.
so that is the song. That
Give it
is
a 10.
the song.
10.
People.
11 out of 10, bro.
You're giving it an 11 out of 10. Okay. Since Ovita, since we're there anyway, what do you think of the song? Do you think it's strong enough to, put some nerves in King Kananji's camp? Will King Kananji respond? Because now Third Eye has 3 songs and King Kananji has 2. So will King Kananji respond, or is he going to let it go? What do you say?
He can't respond to that.
Come on.
I know that. I know about that because I know my guy Teddy. But Teddy is on some gangster tip. This guy, he can't do shit no more. He can't. Like he's buried. He buried him. He just finished him. He started round 3 and he can't even do shit now.
So you're saying he's buried King Kananji? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right. See, Oluwafemi giving him a 10 out of 10. So Third Eye, you got a 10 out of 10 from Oluwafemi. He says it's kind of like a diss, but it's not. He's like, but he's keeping it real. So 10 out of 10, he says. Okay. Thank you, Oluwafemi. So, Patrick, what do you think?
Okay, so this is what I did. If you go to our channel, you're gonna see the 2 other videos we did. We did Third Eye's video of the other song he came out with. Then we did the Kananji songs. So after listening to Third Eye's song, which I gave a strong 8 out of 10, the second one, not the first one. The first one I gave a 6. I went back to listen to Kananji's because this is supposed to be dissing each other. As I say, it's called disrespect. That's why the diss is there. So you're supposed to make fun of somebody. You're supposed to make sure that it hurts. To be honest with you, I think who's that moving around the camera? Okay, who's that? Okay, that was Ovita. Oh, that was Ovita. Oh, okay.
Up to no good.
Yeah. So you know what? After listening to Kananji's 2 tracks, just for me to be able to come back to this, I'm sorry, man. I am a Third Eye fan, but if you talk about dissing, regardless, like Third Eye is calm. Obviously, you can see his tears a bit up, but still, Kananji's diss tracks, I still put them on top, and I've actually changed the ratings. For me now, they're both 8 out of 10s, and he hit him hard. That was disrespect. Look, no offense. He called him an NGO. Look at that. And hobo, has been. Your mobile app hasn't been doing well. Like that's what you're supposed to do when doing a diss track. Exactly. Like look, so now I came back to the Third Eye songs. The only one that Third Eye sort of, what can I say? The one on that Third Eye sort of hit Kananji well was the second track. I forgot the name. What was the name for the second track again?
The second track was Late Lunch.
That one at least. But this third one, I'm sorry, this third one, it's as a song. If I was to sit down as a song, I'd appreciate it. It's well done. He's telling a story. But when doing a diss track, we're not here to sing Kumbaya around the fire. I'm sorry. We're not here to say stories, and we're not here to talk about betrayal. Like what you've done here. I apologize if I'm being rude there, Third Eye, but I'm your number 1 fan. But what you've done here is just say, you know what, I'm a victim in this. That's what you've told us. So you're trying to make yourself a victim in this beef. It's not about beef. So you tell us that, do you want to go toe to toe with this new cat, or with this guy who you say you brought him up and he's been there in the game for some while? You say he's not famous, but right now you've just told us that, you're playing the victim card. I'm sorry, that's what you're doing in this song. It's called playing the victim card. And rating this song, let's say as a song, the song, I'd actually give it I'll give it about 8 mics as a song. That's as a song. If I was listening to it as a song. As a diss track, I'm sorry, as a diss track, you get a 5 out of 10. I'm sorry, 5 out of 10 for a diss track. There was nothing disrespectful in that track. I'm sorry, there was nothing disrespectful. Sadly, maybe this is actually the end of a king. And Kananji, You took down the man. I think you did.
Guys, do you think this is the end of Third Eye? Ooh, hit that on the comments. So Fresh Prince of Kerry, what's going on? He hit us with another comment. He said, this sounds way smart. It's 50-50, but also if it was a diss, you know he would go harder than that. Let me listen to it again. So he's gonna listen to it again just to see
Yeah,
if
Fresh
he
Prince of Kenny. Please listen to it again.
yeah, see if you missed some lines or anything like that. Yeah. So Fred, welcome.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to listen to Third Eye's Last Supper?
I did actually, I did.
All right. So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this song?
To be honest, bro, I have nothing against anybody or any one of them. You know what I mean? So I'm basically just saying this because of what I've heard in the song. Because I enjoyed the track. Yeah, he started from A to Z. I think the third one he did actually start saying something like I agree with Patrick there. He was starting to be the victim. That's what I I was actually hearing. Victim, victim, victim. You know what I mean? Oh, so you said this. I'm applying to this. I wanted him to just fire shots at him at Kananji. You know what I mean? If it's this track, make sure you fire shots. Don't play victim the whole time. And he did actually. He did actually fire shots. You know what I mean? But I don't. I
Yeah.
feel like it wasn't enough from the things that Kananji said. I feel like he didn't do enough. You know what I mean? So I think, in my opinion, Kananji takes this one. But I know Third Eye can actually do better, and I'm pretty sure it's not done yet. But anyway, and from what I was saying, started getting personal, sending messages to text to family member. Once it goes there, that's when you know.
Don't worry, we're gonna get to that point. We'll
We're gonna get to that point.
Yeah. So before I said, I'm gonna just say I'll give it to Kananji on this. You know what I mean?
Okay. And how many
Yeah.
out of 10? How many mics do you think?
As a diss song though. As a diss song.
As a diss song, knowing his capacity, I would say I'll give it a 7.
7. Okay.
Because I know he can do. Dude, I know that guy. He can do. He drops shit. Mind my language. But this one here is just 7 for me.
Okay. To be honest, again, like Patrick, I'm a big fan of Third Eye, but I'm also a big fan of Kananji, and I'm also a big fan of rap beef and battles and stuff like that. This is not what I expected from Third, but as Patrick said, it's as a song, it's pretty good. Actually, big up the Daredevils for the beat because the beat is pretty sick as well. However, as a beef song, I think it's below the standards. I think he hit one line here, one line there, and he's trying to play the big man and go, listen, everybody's got to do this and whatnot. Okay, I get it. It's cool. You can do that. But I think you can do that if you're winning. Yeah. If you're winning the beef, then you get away with stuff like that. But in this case, I think he had to catch up. He had to come at him hard. Come at him with everything he's got. The storytelling is good if everybody sort of can relate to the story. If people don't relate to the story you're trying to tell, then it's not going to sell, you know. So in this case, I'm giving it a 4 out of 10, you know, as a diss track.
So that's 4 mics. You're giving it 4 mics out of 10.
4 mics out of 10 as a diss track, I'm thinking.
Okay,
so,
it's fair.
Okay, so
no, it's fair enough. You know what I mean?
Going on to the next bit, the next bit that's just hot off Facebook. So Facebook, Twitter, apparently, right? I'm gonna show you this first, actually, before we start talking about it, right? So we got this off of Mikosi's. So they're called Mikosi.
Yeah, Mikosi down Twitter and Facebook. Yeah, Mikosi. Yeah.
Exactly. So Mikosi sort of shared pictures of the screenshots of the tweets that Third Eye made. So the tweets that Third Eye made towards the this whole beef. Apparently, Third Eye text Kananji's father. So in this case, he says, "Look, so that you know, just so that you know, I text your dad, before." before I clap you. You know, I text your dad before I clap you. He says, you know, on the, you know, or I text your dad and during my busy 48 hours to make time to clap you on songs so I can get you, um, so I can get the music out of the way and clap you for real. So what he's trying to say here is, okay, so he's done the music. Now he's going to confront him. So I don't know. In the he further on shares more pictures of him sharing the songs to Kananji's dad. You know, in one of the texts he says, "Have you heard your son Kananji call me motherfucker on songs recently? I'd ask you to ask him for me why exactly before I see him in person, as I intend to do so as humanely as possible." So obviously you can find these texts on Mikozi's post. What do you guys think of this? Was this the right move by Third Eye? Is he now done with the music and he wants to put
No,
hands on the boy? You know,
for me, I
what?
just feel like it's personal now, bro. To be
Mm,
honest, it's gone from diss track to personal. I think there's something else behind this, which they should. I think they should solve it amongst themselves. They shouldn't put that, especially on the spotlight. I mean, if you're gonna do that, dude, take the guy aside, talk to him, sort this thing out, man. Sending texts, threatening each other, no, it's going deep. You know what I mean? If it's about
mm,
music, let it be music. Don't start involving other people that got nothing to do with this. You know what I mean? So I
yeah,
think it's a low blow. It's below the belt
yeah,
for me, which makes it even worse for him. You know what I mean? Which makes it even Kananji be on top. You know what I mean? Because Kananji apparently he said what he said. Even posted on Twitter that I say I'm done. This is what I have to say. If I've gained a new fans, you're welcome. If
yeah.
not, I hope you get well with your life. I'm just elaborating whatever. But he never texted nobody, no family. It's gone a bit far for me. Anyway, I don't know what you
Mm.
guys think as well.
So Patrick, what do you think?
First of all, Third Eye, I think I caught this in your song, that you said you've been struggling with mental health in the past or currently. You know what? Good luck with the mental health struggle, man. Speak to people, the right people who will help you. It's good that you're speaking out there. By you putting it in a track, it means that you have acknowledged that you're going through that, and then you're telling the world, which is a good thing. It's one of the steps. So, you know what? Good luck in that journey of trying to get yourself away from the mental health. Uh, but look, this is what I can say. Again, I'm speaking directly to you, Mandela, Third Eye. We've seen you multiple times. I have listened to most of your music. I've been a fan of you on D1. I love your music. After this beef, I actually went back and dug some of your music on YouTube, listened to it. Kananji, yes, believe it or not, you've gained a new fan. I'm now into your music. I'm
King
now into your music.
Kananji.
Respect for this. But look, texting somebody's dad, come on. Like seriously, like okay, look, you say this guy is not famous, he's beneath you. That's what you were trying to show us throughout the beef. So are you trying to tell us that you failed to take him down in the music side of it? You've decided to say let's get physical. So seriously, you said I clapped you in the music. By saying I clapped you in the music, as you say in your Twitter, you're telling us that you are confident that you've won this, you've slapped him, you've defeated him. But what's the point of saying I'm going to clap you in new life? And why would you text somebody's father and say, "Oh, I'm giving a warning"? By the way, you say, "Oh, your son called me MF." I'm not going to say that because my daughter might be watching this, but
Yeah.
your son called me MF. Why? I thought this is beef. I thought this is what beef is. This is music. It stays in music. If I call you something in music, I don't actually mean it sometimes. It just has to do with the beef. So are you reporting? Because the last time I reported a friend, I repeat this. The last time I reported a friend, I said, I'm going to report you to your parents. I was 7 years old. I was 7 years old. That's the last time I reported somebody saying, I'm going to tell your mom.
Yeah.
That's the last time. And obviously, that's what I mean. And so you're bringing this now, saying I'm going to, you're texting his dad and then putting them on Twitter, then taking them down. Unfortunately, these days with social media, once you put something on social media, trust me, it takes few seconds before somebody gets it. So him texting the dad, I'm gonna be open. This is a podcast. This is not Kumbaya. As I said, it's a weak move. It's a weak ass move. I'm sorry, man. It's a weak ass move, and I'm very disappointed because you are somebody who I hold highly, and you doing that, I'm sorry. It's just it shows that maybe you're scared of this cat, and the only way you can do it is go through family or fists, which you're not supposed to do. It's
So are
supposed to be
you?
about music.
So you're saying King Kananji is living rent free in Third Eye's mind? Is that what you're saying? Damn.
I think so. I think so because you know when somebody's look, if this is what makes me laugh. The guy said, I clapped you in the music side. So why did you say I'm gonna clap you and not need you if you said you've won? Am I getting it right? Maybe the lingo is not right. If you say I've clapped you, right? It means you
Yeah,
have finished him off. So why are
yeah.
you saying I'm gonna clap you in new life? Then why are you texting somebody's dad saying, "Oh, your son is saying this"? I said the last time I did that, I was 7 years old. I'm sorry, I was 7 years old. That's the last time I went to report somebody to their parents. So that's my 2 cents in it. I'm sorry. I'm very disappointed and heartbroken. I still consider you as one of the legends in Malawi, but this is just sort of me doubted in your pen. Maybe in 2021, you're not it.
All right.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit, right? There was a point in time before I start. So Fresh King, Fresh Prince of Kerry goes, yeah, I was 7 years old. So that one's for you, Patrick. That's funny. All right. So I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit. When we're speaking of family, Kananji did mention that his brother's a fan. You know, I know he didn't go as far as talking to his brother or parents, whatever it is, but Kananji brought out family in his song, right? Maybe Third Eye felt if you're gonna do that, then why not? And even in one of his songs, Third Eye says, "Look, you're talking about my dead brother and stuff like that." So he probably thought, okay, so you want to go there, then I'm gonna match your flame. I'm not saying I know the reason why he did that, but I'm saying it's possible that he went, okay, you want to go personal, we're gonna
That's
go
true.
personal. You know, so we don't know why he did that, but from a viewer
Yeah,
standpoint,
I'm actually going to agree with you, especially when Patrick said he mentioned about mental health as well, which is a very serious
mm,
issue. So
mm,
I'm actually gonna dial it down a little bit because it is actually it can actually hit you in the heart. Now I mean,
it
because
can
after
affect you.
myself, I've actually lost a brother as well. So I think maybe he was reacting out of emotion. I would say that because
It's
something like
possible,
that, to be
yeah.
honest, yeah, it is possible. So I'm not actually gonna grind him a lot. You know what I mean? Because it is low blow. I think they both did a low blow. So I'm actually gonna like give it to
Is
both of
it?
them. That was beyond the belt. You know what I mean? To
Yeah,
talk about someone that's not around, and especially someone that's actually close
but
to you like
but,
that.
but again, with hip hop, with music, it depends. Like if it's beef, and you're putting it out there, the gloves are normally off. It's like one of those things. Like
That's
people
true.
start people start catching, lines and disses. So I don't know if the rules are correct. If what the rules are in beef, are you not allowed to touch family? Are you not allowed to touch weaknesses? I don't know, guys. Put your thoughts in the
Could
comments and smash a like, please. You know what I mean? But what I'm, looking at this beef, right? There could be a personal element to it. There are things that we might not
yeah,
know, But with
that's
what we've
true.
seen, online, I'm gonna have to say, Third Eye, if you are struggling with mental health, and even if you want to talk about it, you can come on this platform and talk about it because we welcome those
Yeah,
sort of discussions. But in a sense of this beef, I think speaking to somebody's parents, for me, that's where I draw the line. Also, speaking about somebody's dead relatives is also another place I draw the line. But
yeah,
if I was going to beef someone and they start, going personal with it, I expect that. I expect them to come after me. I expect them to attack me in every shape or form. This is why we're in this game. Like when we're in this thing and you're putting your stuff public, people will come at you, and I'm sure Third Eye
that's
knows
just
that.
true. Like, let me just agree with you just for 2 seconds there.
Mm-hmm.
For most of the diss tracks I've been hearing, American, whatever, wherever you see people do go above and beyond, man. They don't care who they bring up. dead or alive, they bring it up. So maybe, because to be honest, I've known these guys when I was back in Malawi. They were friends. I've known them because of my cousins, Chris Mack and Ayami. These guys, I've been around them. These guys were friends, you know what I mean? For something to escalate like that, it must be something deep. So we will respect that, but because we might not know the full story about this, how deep this is, you know what I mean? Because we just listen to the music, we're basically talking about the music that they're bringing up and what we're saying on Twitter and everything and what people are talking about. So at this moment, it looks like Third Eye is the bad guy. There might be something that's off camera, off issue that we don't know about. Maybe Kananji might have started the whole threats and stuff, so we don't exactly know. So I can't shoot shots at him for something I don't know 100%. So I'm gonna put them both at fault because Kananji started it. He mentioned their brother. So for him, once you do something emotional like that for a person who's struggling as well, you're gonna take your gloves off as well. You go length, you go other length as well. You know what I mean? So that's what Third Eye did. If you're gonna speak about, if you're gonna speak about my brother like that, dude, for me like that, I would actually like threaten a dude too. You know what I mean? I'd be like, yeah, dude, don't speak about,
Yeah, you're right about that. But this is just me coming from a standpoint from listening to two rappers. Look, if at the end of the day you guys knew that maybe this is personal for you, you should have stopped somewhere else. You could have already contacted people to help you out, sit down with family elders as we do in Malawi. But I'm just coming. By the way, don't sit there and hate on me. Majority in the comments saying this guy has no pity on Third Eye, has no pity on Kananji. I'm just coming from a guy who's listening to music. I'm just coming from the diss track part of it. Two disses. As I said, for me, to the two disses, one of them was mad disrespectful. The other guy looked like he was in a phase where he's like, "Look, I'm disappointed in you. I looked after you. I brought you up. I gave you a chance to shine. Now this is what you do to me." Sadly, some of us, like myself personally, I didn't know that was after. Is that the is that the only brother Third Eye has?
There's another brother.
He has another brother. Yeah, he's got a few.
Okay, so look, I don't know which brother he was talking about, but if he was talking about the dead brother, that's a bit extreme. But he didn't say your brother was a fan. He said your brother is a fan. So maybe he's talking about the current one. But I don't know anything about that. I'm not going to talk about much on that. And as I said, Third Eye, in the beginning, you talked about your mental health and the thing. I said that's a serious thing. Ourselves here, we have a few videos about mental health. But going back to the diss tracks, sadly, where this is going, it's going into a sad way. I would have loved you guys to just do your bouts on in the music, and if you wanted to go deeper and say that, look, let's get personal, you could have kept it privately personal with these things of texting each other, texting somebody's parent. I'm sorry, if I was even if, let's say, I was having a beef one of the guys here and it was all music and they even said something which is heartfelt, I would go off camera and say, "What's up, Fred? So we are going that route. We're going that route. Just talk to him since we used to be friends. Regardless, I'll be like, even contact the other camp. Is this the route he wants to go?" But going to someone's dad and saying that, I don't know, just for me, in a beef world in general, I'm sorry, that in the beef context, that's just not something I've ever seen. It's the first time I've ever seen it, by the way. So maybe there's something deeper going in the background for you to text somebody's father and it says honorable something. So this must be somebody's father who's in the government.
Who's in a prominent position,
yeah. So look, by the way, by you having the number, it seems like you guys are actually friends and you actually know his dad. So it looks like you guys can sort it out. Maybe sort it out outside the beef world, because in the beef world, I'm sorry, just for me as an opinion, I give it to Kananji.
Let me cut you there, Patrick. Sorry. So Jade says, "Hey guys, hello Jade. Thank you for
Sub
joining.
love.
We hope you're enjoying the show. All right.
Number one fan.
We hope you're enjoying the discussion. So Olufemi says beef is not what it used to be now in the music industry. It's gone soft, and it's all about getting the public's attention and the papers. Is that
That's
true,
true.
guys? Guys in the chat, oof. Is that
That's true, man. Remember
That's
the beef
very
between
true.
Tupac and Big was personal.
So we've got Matthew. What's going on, Matthew? Thank you for tuning in live. He says, obviously, he said this, and Jijewe said back on Honorable Saka, Msaka, and he's saying, look, sort of saying, you going as far as, involving somebody like that, an honorable person. Then he also brings in another comment that said, but he is reporting to a judge of the High Court. So he says this might go into a lawsuit. Oh my goodness.
Into a lawsuit.
We hope that the beef doesn't go as far as a lawsuit. That's crazy. But guys, let us know what you think in the comments. To conclude this, I want to thank obviously Third Eye and Kananji for bringing out the energy in terms of hip hop, in terms of music. This even though it's part of a feud, this is beneficial for Malawian hip hop. This is what makes hip hop: competition, duels, battles, and stuff like that. So now we are enjoying the feud and the creativity so far. But if you're going to keep it coming. But please do not resort to violence. And thank you guys for checking out this live stream. We have a video on why people cheat. It's on the channel. You can go and have a look at it. That's this week's discussion. And other than that, smash a like on the button, hit the notifications, subscribe. So this is 5 rounds, and we're signing out. We'll see you later.
Peace.